Today we're going to be looking at the GoPro Hero 13's accessories. So the GoPro Hero 13's accessories. So these are exclusive accessories that work for the 13. Some of them might even work for others. But we're going to unbox these. We're going to talk a little bit about that and start with the latch. So GoPro created their own little magnetic latch. So it's magnetic latch mount. And it's supposed to pop on here to make it that much quicker. I only bought one of these, but really, if you want to utilize that whole system, you're going to want more of them. But I just wanted to test out one and see how it is, and it gives you a little bit of instructions. So what this does is, you're going to pop this on, lock it, and then unlock it by pressing in. What is this exactly? I'm not sure. But this is nice. It is made of metal. So it's not a cheap plastic or anything like that. This is going to be a quick way to pop this on, screw it down very tight, because you could put like, you know, a coin or a flathead screwdriver on there and tighten it down big time, like really, really tight. And this is supposed to just go like this. And it's on. No wobbles either. That's good. That is strong. Yeah, because the other ones, as much as you don't want it to do that, there is a little bit of a give where it can wobble a little bit, but that is pretty dang good. And so to unlock it and take it off, you just press in and pull it off. So if you had more of these, so in theory, you just go, okay, ready to go. And let's go on to my helmet mount now. Done. Quick. It's not too bad. That is better quality than I thought it was going to be. So I will say that's pretty good. Here is the next one here. The Contacto magnetic door and power cable kit. And it also works with all of the other GoPros, it looks like. They say, yeah, it's it's just powered cable kit. Someone mentioned it does data as well. So, and then this one, there you go. So down here, you just go. All right, so here is the thing that you're gonna use to plug in USB-C. And so you're gonna replace the battery door. It also has, it has a couple of different adapters. That's actually really handy. I did not know it was going to come with extra ones. So you can have this like sitting, you know, at your computer, easy to pop that thing on. You can have one that's plugged into the wall. This one is the adapter that's going to go to the Volta, or in this case, I have something similar. Actually, see? Okay, so we will put the battery door on. These are nice too. Look at the lengths, different lengths here. So a bit longer on that one and a bit shorter on that one. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not gonna deny that. Okay, now I get why this works. I didn't get why this would work with the other ones because I wasn't sure how that would, but it's because it's got the USB-C that plugs in right there. So all of the other GoPros, it will work with that. So this would actually be a great accessory, if I can remember to click on these things, for $80 for any of your GoPros that you had before that. So in theory, check this out, ready? We pop this thing on, and then we just come over here and go, boom, watch it work. There you go. That is surprisingly better than that's better than I thought it was going to be. It really is. So that is awesome. I can have this sitting at my computer station all the time. So whenever I film stuff with the GoPro, I just pop it on there and it should do the data thing. So I'm gonna, for one, let's just pop this thing on here like that. And let's see what happens. There it is, Hero 13 Black. And you can see all of your video files. I am a fan of that. I really am. That is very nice. So if you didn't know, GoPros now have interchangeable lenses, so you can take these things off. Wait, are they the same as before? Or do you pull? Okay, a little bit of a pull. And as you can see, there is a sensor, something with this that that hits that, letting you know what mount is on there, what lens. So let's have a look. This gives you a 177 degree ultra stabilized POV lens. And then here is the lens itself with a little cleaner. Usually these lenses have a homogenic film, or I think that's not the right word, but something like that, where if water gets on it, it will splash right off. But there it is, ultra wide. And so let's see if it actually works. Meaning, let's see if it auto detects it. So put it on like that. Maybe this will have to line up somehow. And it did. It auto detected. You can see on the thing, it says ultra wide. You can also scroll down and you can see the lenses there. So it's on auto detect. You have to have it on that. But if you have it set just on ultra wide itself, you could do that if for some reason it wasn't working. Ultra wide, you can get, let's see, in video mode, light is going to be what you need, but like, you know, you want to do this outdoors, but you can get 16 by 9, 9 by 16, 4 by 3, 1 by 1, and you can put it in log. You can get 4K 10-bit at 60 frames per second, which is really cool. You can have horizon locked, which means if you turn this thing any way, the footage stays completely locked on the horizon. You can add a hyper smooth on it. And you can go ultra hyper view, ultra super view, ultra wide, wide, and linear. So that'll be fun to play around with and see what it looks like. You can also do time lapses or time warps with it, and you can take photos with it in that mode. So for example, if it's a bit dark, so it's not going to look that great. Also, I don't want it in log exactly. So let's go into here and go back to standard here. So we got horizon lock on. And I'm going to show you what it's going to look like in the different lenses. So this is linear. I'm going to hit record just so you can see what it's going to do. So you can see how wide linear is. I'm holding it out pretty far. So if I go like that, right? Now, in theory, this will be a helpful stream for GoPro users. Thank you. Hopefully it is. So if I play this back, unless I did this wrong for some reason, let me have a look and I'll show you. Okay, so the horizon should be locked. Yeah, see how I turned it? You saw me turn it all over the place. And it is locked on the horizon, so it stayed there. That's cool. So that it did its thing. Very impressive. So that's linear. Let's have a look at, I don't need to record in all these modes, but here's wide. So I'm gonna hold it the same length out, so you get an idea what wide looks like. Just a little bit wider, not a crazy amount. We can go into ultra wide. And it's getting wider. Look at that. You can see more of me and this desk. And we can go ultra super view. Look at how wide that is. Wow. And we're not done yet. We still got more. Last one is ultra hyper view. Woohoo! That is, talk about an immersive experience right there. You will see it all on that. Okay, so that's cool. We will, let's have a look at the next one then. So this is the macro lens mod. It's supposed to get you a little bit closer, like 4 times closer. Not quite macro. Usually macro, you are going to have 10x, but for all the people that hold it too close, there should be some things that will help focus it, because you do have a focus ring. which is nice. So let's have a look. You get a little user guide telling you a lot of what is this, like a coloring book? Okay. I mean, like draw your own pictures. Okay. So here is the lens. It's a little bit bigger than, by a little, I mean a lot, in a way, bigger than the ultra wide lens, which you can see side by side. Gives you another little cloth with that one. And here it is. How do you get this thing out? What was that? What's the is this a design failure? Come on. Unless, you know what? I got to put this thing on while it's on the case, or while it's in the case like that. Aha. Okay. That's it. Figured it out. So did it auto detect? Not that I can see. Is it supposed to auto detect that one? Oh, lens attachment. We're going to go into macro. You can do log 16:9, 4:3. You can get your 5.3K at 60 frames per second. You have linear, wide. If you're doing macro, you might as well, why go wide with that? I don't know. Maybe there's something to that. You can do auto boost. We can put it in 10-bit color. Always good to go high on the bit rate. Focus peaking. So there is focus peaking right there. You can turn that on. And you can pick what color you want it to be. So like, let's say yellow. So whatever is yellow or red or auto, let's say red, will be in focus. So you can see red, right? You see a little bit of red in that screen. That's what you know is in focus. So I'm about right here. You can see the red. It shows the red on the white. So I'm about 4 to 5 inches away from the subject. So if I was to do that with my face, without the lens, it would be out of focus. But let's have a look and see what the footage. I mean, listen, that is in focus, which is great. You can never get a GoPro that close to anything without it being out of focus. Accessory, actually, just the only other accessory for now, there's the anamorphic that comes out next year. And then they have like these ND filters, like ND4, ND8, 16, and 32, I believe. I opted out to get those. I didn't want to buy those just because I don't really use ND filters that much. I know what they do. I know how they work. And I know when I would use it, but I don't necessarily have a need to. I have a bunch of ones that can already clip on top of other ones. So unless it was like going to be a game changer, I'm not sure it's worth it. But that is, those are the accessories that I got. We looked at the macro lens, the magnetic mount, which is great, and the magnetic, surprisingly awesome battery door charger that works for all of your GoPros from 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then we looked at the ultra wide lens that looks pretty good. I'm not sure what the difference is between the Max Lens 2.0 and the ultra wide, but that will be something to look into. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know, you can give that a good old thing there, and stay tuned for more cool videos here, and I'll see you next time.